What's up, kinfolk? Let's begin CPR. It's the comedy political rodeo show brought to you by the Armor Community, where we discuss crime, politics, or reality. This episode features now control your pulse. Relax your mind. Stay tuned because
I'm gonna CPR all over you.
All right, good people. You've had your introduction. Now it's time to tighten up on that backstroke. Welcome to the first episode of the CPR series. That is the Comedy Political Rodeo Show. If you have not already done so, I'm asking you to go down and hit that like button. After you hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe. Now, we're going to begin this first episode with crime. There has been mayhem in the food industry, and it is sweeping the country. Y'all check out this report from Mississippi.
Razor blades and fishing hooks found in Walmart baked goods. And now Biloxi police have arrested this woman, 33-year-old Camille Benson. She was identified as a person of interest around noon today, and by 5 o'clock, she was behind bars in Harrison County. The arrest happening as we're learning more about this shocking crime that went unreported for more than a week. Noah Noble has details.
You might wonder, what kind of crime does this constitute? Biloxi investigators consulted with the district attorney's office. The most appropriate charge seems to be attempted criminal mayhem. It carries a maximum sentence of 7 years in prison and no less than 6 months in county jail.
Extremely bad on the eyes. When I first saw this sister, I thought to myself, Beyonce had done jumped off the Goldfinger movie, hijacked Mr. Peabody's way back machine, went way back to 1992, serial raped the Joker, then came back and abandoned that baby on the razor blade shopping aisle at the local Walmart. I'm talking about, y'all, when I say toe up from the flow up, this is the picture perfect definition of that. Now, speaking of razor blades, she looks like she been mentally cut long, short, deep, and wide. A word to the wise, if you ever out there, and if you see a face that looks like this, call for help. Because that girl needs security. Our main focus is, are we living to eat or are we eating to live? Because this one leaves food for thought. Y'all check this one out.
A Houston man will spend the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah, this ruling less than 24 hours after he was convicted of killing an attorney at a McDonald's over a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Amanda Henderson spent the morning in court as this all went down. She joins us now live with details. Amanda.
This morning, Anthony Landry making one final court appearance, learning his punishment after being found guilty in the 2024 fatal shooting of Jeffrey Limmer.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached the verdict?
About 20 seconds later, Judge Brian E. Warren is seen reading the jury's unanimous decision. Landry will serve life in prison over Limmer's death.
Well, I sincerely hope he enjoyed his meal, because them white folks gave that Negro life in prison. I mean, I'm talking about, I swear in the name of the chicken. This Negro literally ate himself into the penitentiary. Now, I don't play with God, but I can tell y'all a true lie about the devil. If you ever hear word on the street that there is a crack drought, don't y'all carry y'all asses down there to one of them fast food restaurants. because every dope boy in town is probably going to be down there. Good people, anytime folks are killing each other over a fish sandwich, they have got to be putting crack, weed, speed, or any type of drug that'll throw a Negro so high up in the air that it'll be sometime tomorrow evening before he come down. Like we say in the South, you have got to be eating high off the hole. Okay, let's get to politics. Everybody is talking about Rob Reiner. You might know him as Meathead off of the 70s show All in the Family. Good folks, it is tragic what has happened, and it has put the whole earth America on the wonder. I, like most Americans, are wondering, which sperm cell in the nutsack of a skunk did they use to clone this boy? Nick Reiner. He's the one that's accused of killing Rob Reiner and his wife, his family, his mother and father. Now, I'm not saying it's true, but I believe Jeffrey Dahmer got drunk, dug up Ted Bundy, ate his penis, got pregnant, and shit out that boy on Meathead's doorstep. But our great president hasn't made things any better. Y'all check this one out.
Mr. President, a number of Republicans have denounced your statement on Truth Social after the murder of Rob Reiner. Do you stand by that post?
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite, that I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. You know, it was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people behind it. I think he hurt himself in career-wise. He became like a deranged person, Trump derangement syndrome. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country.
Well, which Rob are you talking about, Mr. President? Rob Reiner or the Rob you got in your cabinet? Meet Robert Kennedy Jr. Folks are saying old Robert Kennedy Jr. got high off heroin, stripped naked, and force-fed himself the roadkill corpse of a rotted bear cub. Now, I'm not saying that's true either, but the last time we heard something this deranged, Mr. Whipple got caught wiping crap off the lower half of Howie Mandel. Now they mistake him for Mr. Clean. Mr. President, you could either make us a clean deal or no deal at all. Let's close out, sum everything up with a teeny tiny bit dose of reality. It's all fun and games, but there is a serious side to life. We the people have been fed a dream, an idea, a concept that most of us will never, ever, ever be able to live up to. And that's real. Ain't no streets of gold out here, and everybody ain't treated equally. You think this is a joke? I tell you what you do. Look at your finances in comparison to the cost of living and tell me if you see anything differently from what I've just said. Mama used to say, hope in one hand and crap in the other one, and see which one of them fill up first. But the one thing I want you all to remember, even if you forget everything else, they gave us all the same dream, but we wake up every day with a different reality.